quack. So, last week on Beyond the World's Veil, Peepaw and friends featuring Silva and their new companion managed to make their way through a couple twists and turns in this.
Our new companion has a name, god damn it.
Well, I mean, what's
Actually,
his name?
I don't think we've ever
What's his
actually
name?
gotten his name now.
What's his name?
Bosh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cheating because you just looked at the character sheets.
What? No? I remembered.
Anyways.
Wait, where's the character sheets?
Well, D&D Beyond, but anyways. You guys maneuvered through a couple twists and turns through hallways and found yourself to one room, one who hosted the shadows of the powers beyond the past. And a small battle had ensued with you guys coming out on top as you managed to recollect yourselves, and you found an interesting room that was filled with some unique items. I believe, Matt, you were MIA last week, but there's these intricate items, mainly weaponry, that the guys found last week, and your character would have found as well, that have 3 available open, I guess, gem slots, if you will, on them, and each are basically unique to you guys, so it'll be an interesting thing down the line. But anyway, shortly after you guys have discovered this room and discovered all these magical items in it, you found another room that you're currently residing in that hosts a large amount of potions that Bosch is spending some time while tonight you guys move forward. He's going to be discovering more information about these potions. Which brings us to tonight's meeting, and you guys now stand alone in a room leading into a familiar hallway. Which way may lead us out? We may never know. So that does bring us...
We also fought we fought shadow versions of ourselves.
Yeah, I did.
We all kicked the shit out of Kenny first.
That is true.
Yeah, I still
did awkwardly make things intense on that category, but I did mention you fought your shadows. So that does bring us over to you guys currently sitting between these two rooms here, kind of recollecting yourselves. I don't think... Did you guys ask for a short rest? That I'm not sure of.
No, we took a short rest, yes.
Okay, so a short rest.
Bosch was at like 1 health.
He was very low. I do remember he got hit pretty hard. However, that does...
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Did I fight my own shadow, and did my shadow kick my ass?
See, I wanted you to like be here because I wanted to see your shadow just fucking whiff all of his shit too.
Your shadow whiff all of your rolls, you whiff all of your rolls, and it's just a never-ending battle between the two.
Legend says they're still whiffing to this day.
However,
They're just mind whipping each other because they're out of spell slots now.
yeah, it's just cantrips galore. No, unfortunately, I did hold you from the battle and your shadow from the battle. If you want to battle it, you can. But
It'd be an embarrassing amount of misses. I'm good.
You make a dex save. You make a dex save. Everybody makes a dex save. Nah, but yeah, we did.
You what?
You kind of held in the back, and they did not beat up your shadow version in a ghastly manner, as they did Kenny's. That one was a little awkward.
It's fine, guys. I don't know how to tell you this because I don't know how to say the words, but we're going to need to talk about this at some point.
Alright, so with that, you guys, so Bosch is currently sitting down and he's got a large pile of vials in front of him, all different colors, shapes, sizes, and all that fun brew-sty stuff. And he's working on identifying these things, and he kind of just, he gives you guys the key ring to lead farther in if you guys wish to use it at any point. Most of the keys seem like they have a symbol on it that would represent some sort of door it should be pretty easy to locate which ones that it actually opens. But however, so far you guys have opened every door except for 4. So there is the one that's over.
I don't know how many doors there are.
Well, you guys passed. You guys passed basically all of them, and kind of selected a few going through.
Let's see. We haven't opened this one. We haven't opened these 2. And then there's like one over here that like was a threat of long forgotten knowledge, but like apparently it just fucking sucks to get it. So
This one. So there's the one that people was just at over here. There's 2 right here in this middle intersection. And then the one that is Silva is next to. You guys have essentially a free roam. There doesn't seem to be anything that's really impeding you from progressing and moving about these halls. You do hear the occasional eerie sound, maybe a clanking of something in the distance, metal on stone of some sort. But it is up to you guys as to which door you wish to open next and proceed through.
This one.
You want to attempt to open this door here?
what is?
Yes.
Re-describe that door, John.
So this door, you recall the information that Bosch had given you about this door, and this door is one that. Let's see what exactly I sent him. This door here leads into a medium-sized chamber that has a ghastly beast in it. Something that you guys saw earlier in the dungeon, but was easily pushed aside for a moment. It seemed like it more receded and was recollecting and collecting information than actually fleeing from you guys. Bosch had given you a subtle warning about going into this room that it could be a difficult fight, but it may not, with your guys' capabilities, be too hard. He does not. The information that he gave you, he does not know much else beyond what is immediately in the room, as he's never progressed farther than the threshold of the door.
Pa. This one.
Sure.
I'm gonna like lean back around the door and look over for Kenny and no.
Here's the thing.
We
Kenny has no idea
started
what's going on.
friends. Sorry.
Kenny is going to. Actually, I need to fix my health here. I took a short rest, folks. Just wanted to let everybody know. Took a quick nap.
Quick bird nap. Nice.
Sit
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, just. And I'm back to ready to go. And that's why I was. My computer actually is still broken. I'm using a different computer today. The fucking charger just stopped working. So I have no idea what happened, which is actually great because I was taking a bird nap. So I will follow you into this dump room.
Fantastic. Yeah.
So looking around for, like, other ones
No.
of me.
Am I echoing?
You coming?
Oh,
This entire dungeon has this entire dungeon has like a voice modulating thing where you can get like one word off, and then like if you try to speak in like a full sentence, it just turns into a jarbled fucking mess.
oh, I remember that. Wait, where do I need to? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Am I not where I'm supposed to be?
No.
No, you gotta come this way.
I have come over here in this room. Wait. Oh, I gotta go even further. Alright, wait, okay. Wait, that door's closed though. Do I have to open the door?
We're gonna get there.
Oh, we're gonna get there? Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm in the right spot.
Yeah,
Indeed
essentially.
you are.
Okay.
You can.
I'm gonna be just a little bit behind cover over there, because hello, dogs.
Alright. Alright, so with the keys in hand, Kenny, I'll move you gently over here. You guys all kind of converge on this doorway here, and Silva, you start to pan through the couple keys on the key ring, and you find that one of them does match the door. On it is the symbol of a bear standing on its hind legs, looking like it's about to strike. The key on your key ring is that of a bear paw, so it matches pretty well, so you can unlock the door. So
I hand the key to Peepaw and go, "You for horse."
What? What?
Goal.
Alright, Peepaw takes the key, puts it in the lock, turns it, and slowly creaks open the door and like looks around inside.
Alright, so you creak open the door, and you just hear the door as you start to open it. And you open it just enough so that you can kind of slide inside up against the wall, and you take a quick little peek inside. And you don't see anything immediate in the room, but you do see the room is just a mess. There is a bunch of there's a bunch of different debris about the room. There's broken crates, there's broken chairs, the sconces on the wall are bent and twisted. Only one seems to be ignited, and for the most part it seems like the room is pretty barren, but you have this weird sensation that something is pulling you into the room. Nothing too extreme, but it's just enough that you feel uneasy about it.
This place is trashed.
Trashed? That you said?
Trashed. Yeah.
That's a good line. I'm keeping that one. Am I with you or no?
Yeah, you're right next to us.
Okay, we're just making sure that I was the same. Okay, well, this is a new thing I could say.
This place is trashed.
Actually, it's trash, but with the echo, I can't say it without the echo.
Well, I going in first.
So I guess like this, when it happened, you did this, and then it echoed, and then I echoed. I said it, so it was this, place, is, trash. Me in the back. Regurgitating the words I'm hearing.
Alright, then I step in up over here and kind of go up into this corner. What do I see?
So you step into the room, and you're kind of carefully stepping over some of the broken debris around the ground. You step over one of the broken crates, and you notice that
I'll be sneaky.
that you're the crate you're stepping over has what looks like some sort of gooish object leaking out of it. If you want to do I guess an investigation check to kind of see what it might be as you're stepping over it.
16.
So as you step over, you take your time and you're trying to be quiet. You're watching around, but you look down and you see what appears to be the mangled flesh of a leg. There's bones sticking out and a lot of just scratch marks and heavy bite marks into it. No blood or any sort of liquid seems to be coming out of it, so it seems like it's been here for a while. Stepping over into that corner, you take a look around the room. Do a perception check for me.
$27 with a nat 20.
Jesus. You see John.
Who are you? Who are you? So, as you're standing there, you look over the leg real quick, and then you stand up and you're looking around the room, and you're trying to be quiet. And suddenly, to your right, you just feel this heavy breath just breathing down towards you. It has noticed you, but you quickly peer over and you notice this large creature, a ghastly apparition of what would look like a normal bear to you, just a mist in the air appearing next to you, and it's just breathing heavily down in your general direction. Obviously, it has noticed you, and
I breathe in your general direction.
It's snarling a little bit as you're standing there staring eye to eye with it. Your move, cowboy.
There's a big, scary ghost bear in there.
So
Okay.
as
Did it follow me?
as you dip out of the room, you hear just this thudding noise, just thump, 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 as it starts to get heavier and heavier, and it's progressing towards the doorway. I will have you each roll initiative as it's progressing towards you and lets out a loud snarl and starts to take a more solidified form over the... I mean, I don't really have a ghost bear token, so you'll have to do with what I got.
John, that's a real bear. I don't understand.
Immersion broken. I can't do this anymore.
Fucking trashed.
So with that...
Please. Trash.
Alright, so with that, you guys, starting off, Peepaw, you are up first as this creature is approaching the doorway. It is just large enough for it to move through, as it sees you guys
look at-
through there and is pretty, looking pretty nasty.
I look around at the gang and I go, fight? Question mark at him.
Can I close the door?
You can attempt to if you want.
Kenny kind of like puts his liver back into his body from the fight before, and sidesteps like a little bit like behind people. Like, yeah, we could do this, but you go first. As if to say,
He is going first, but...
Alright.
I'll follow your lead, but or I guess what would Kenny say? I'm not afraid to drop in if you are.
You're not afraid to drop in. What? Yeah.
You're
First
not afraid
attack.
To drop in. You're not afraid to drop in. You're not afraid to drop in.
That one hits.
Flurry of blows 1, flurry of blows 2.
So the first, or not the first, the second, the 26 and the 16 hit.
Okay. 1, 2, 18 damage, and a con save.
Con save.
Be stunned.
So you come running up and you start just unloading on the bear's face, as this bear is a lot larger than most bears that you've encountered. It's standing quite tall over you. I mean, you are a bunny rabbit, so... But let's con save. Rolled an 11.
He has to beat a 15, so he is stunned till the end of my next turn.
Alright. So with that, this large
Second.
shadow of a bear is standing over you, and you start to punch. A few of your punches feel like they get absorbed really well, and then the other two seem like they find some sort of what you could consider a solid surface of a shadow.
Alright, my punches are considered magical at this point, so just an FYI.
Noted. So with that, you hit him pretty hard, and you see that the creature is kind of standing still in place. You smirk with it. You have a little smirk going, knowing that you probably have stunned this creature in place. That brings us over to Kenny.
See that the bear is stunned. And it fills me with determination. So, let's see. As I think of something to say here. Oh, you turned him into a total mush burger. And I just yakety-doo right in his head. But there, now this is I have advantage on this, yes?
Yes, you have advantage because he is stunned.
For all of them.
I do a
And
funny
any
I do a funny
melees.
dance, you know, like I just like I get a little silly with it, like I don't need to do all this, you know. I'm
This is
being
like-
so silly that I actually lose advantage. I'm gonna lose the advantage.
Like Star-Lord in the
So-
beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy. He's dancing and
Yeah,
kicking the
just-
fucking
right.
rats.
Right, there's like no there's no reason I should be doing all of this stuff. I'm just like I'm just like totally in jam band mode, and I'm just like, oh, this guy can't get me. Haha, look at me, I'm so cool. So I'm gonna lose the advantage on this.
You're not gonna lose the
Well, so-
advantage. You can still have the
Yeah.
advantage.
No, I blew it. So I go to like swipe at it and I miss because it's a 10 to hit and it doesn't hit. And I'm assuming that doesn't hit, right?
10 does not hit, no.
Okay, cool. So I whiff it. I stop humming and I'm just like. I look back at all of you.
You have
Yeah.
advantage. Stop trying to hurt yourself.
I'll use the advantage on the second one. I need to learn my lesson. I've been just messing around. Well,
You need at least a 16 to hit him.
Perfect. All right, let's try with the second. So I go, haha, and then I seriously look right at the bear and go, I can't fuck this up. Okay, it's an 18 to hit. Amazing. Really focus on smacking this giant bear in front of me. So I get the sneak attack damage. That's always fun. We got a nice 11, and then we got just the d6 roll, because that's the bonus attack, and then this with the first one. Okay, perfect. So a nice 14. And then I just moonwalk out of the room. Back over here.
Just a quick little. I'm out. So with that, you run quickly into the room, seeing Peepaw has stunned the shadow bear for a moment, and you quickly strike.
Strike out. Then I
Yes.
strike up.
And then
And,
dipping,
when I'm moonwalking, I'm looking for a high five from anybody. Does anybody give me one?
I'll give him the slap on the wing.
give
Just
the,
like,
give the high five.
yeah.
I feel really lousy right now.
He does so. He misses with the dagger strike, and then he just lets go of the dagger and puts his hand up for the high five, moving in slow motion,
Yeah.
even though you don't have to move.
I
But
just can't moonwalk any faster. Yeah, and I get inspiration for that, so I'm gonna go ahead and give myself inspiration.
I was
for the
I was
high five.
going to give you inspiration, so that was kind of funny. I was, and I was gonna give Silva inspiration for being so willing to participate with his teammates.
Look, at this point in time, like, the bird is just along for the ride, and I just enjoy his company.
Oh, that's so funny.
Crazy shit. But with that, so you dip back quickly and leaving a little bit of space. That brings up Yano
He left some space for Jesus?
a little bit.
There's always room for Jesus.
Yeah, with that tiny dick, you go.
Oh, that's a big ass bear.
Oh, okay. What are we talking about there? Hi, kitty.
We're gonna go ahead and just try to thorn whip him.
Thorn.
Oh, an 18?
18 does hit. You
Yeah,
do
fuck
have
that bear.
advantage if you want to try and hit that crit.
I mean, asking you won't receive.
Get the bad rolls out now.
Exactly. Oh, there's a big old 5 damage to that bear. Does he look angry?
He's not
He's
looking
stunned.
too pleased, but he is stunned. In his current state, he's kind of more held in place more than anything.
Okay.
But, the whip cracks
Cool.
through the air, and you see a small portion of the shadow of the bear just kind of disperses up into the air. That brings us over to Silva.
Alright, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. He got a nat 20. Got a 21.
Well. Fizzle. Alright, that's my turn. Next.
Alright, so
This
that,
feels like a fight I don't want to blow a bunch of 3rd level spells on. Like, I'm probably gonna hold a bunch of my stuff here. You guys seem fine.
So, unfortunately, that brings us to the bear's turn, who seems, you can see it struggling through its paralysis at the moment. And lets out a small snarl, and Peepaw, you best be wary, as it's glaring at you. Bringing it back round to the top of the order, Peepaw, you are up.
Alright. First attack. Advantage. 30-20. Second attack. Nat 20. Third attack. With advantage. 23. Fourth attack with advantage. 25. So, wait, hold on.
That's
30-20, nat 20. Yep. So I got 30-20, a nat 20, a 23, and a 25 to hit.
Okay,
So,
so all
all
of
of them hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be plus 16 on it, and there's 5d6. 5. 19 plus 16. What's that? 35 damage to him.
Nice.
19 plus, yeah, 35. Yep.
Alright, where is that feature? There it is. Hold on. Is he considered paralyzed?
He's stunned.
is
No,
it till-
stunned. I don't think
Is
he's
it sti-
paralyzed. I think stun and paralyzed are two separate things.
Give me a second. I think just some of the conditions quickly.
Yeah, it's a separate thing, but yes.
He's considered incapacitated as opposed to paralyzed.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was gonna
You
knock
have
him back.
advantage on your attack also.
Yeah, he rolled them all.
Yeah, I
He rolled
did
them
that.
all.
I did it all.
Yes.
The only one I didn't roll twice was the one that crit. So I'm like, why roll again? I mean, he automatically fails strength saving throws, so I'm knocking him back 15 feet.
All right. So with that, 5, 10, 15. So
Alright, so he got the first one knocked him back 15 feet. I ran up on the last one, hit him again with the last flurry of blows. So that was 5, 10, 15. And then he automatically fails dex, so he's knocked prone too. And I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20.
God damn. So he's not.
Because it says whenever I hit with a flurry of blow. It doesn't say only once per turn. So.
Consider this little marker.
thing.
I don't know if you guys can really see it. To put on the bear. It's like right here. But that means he's prone. So you, being right up in front, you unload a couple blows, a couple with your fists, and one heavy kick that just launches the bear back a couple feet. And you charge up on it and hit it with its the last strike that you have, knocking it prone onto the ground, and it's kind of laying flat on its stomach. And then ducking back out, seeing how it's still stunned on your turn.
Yep. I end my turn, so now it's not stunned. But it's prone, so it has to use half its movement to get up. 8, 5, 10, 15, 20, I guess.
Kenny, it is now your turn. The bear is no longer stunned, so advantage is now removed.
Say that like I had that as an option last time.
It did.
Technically, it wasn't an option. You just decided not to accept the gift.
Hey man, you know, Kenny's just a dancer at heart. He really is really what I wanted to be. I think. He's still working on it now. He wants to figure out what he wants to be when he grows up. I don't want to go in there. And nobody else is in there, and there's a whole bear in there.
There's a whole ass bear in there, yes.
Deep in there too. Like it's like I don't know. Can I be? I could get out of there. Let's see. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. Is that like fucking 30 feet away?
Yeah, I knocked him back in there so he could. So hopefully he can't get up to us.
I'm gonna
We
close
get
the
like
door.
Don't close the door. I need Yano and Silva to blast them with spells.
Okay. I'll what do I got in here? I'll throw a dagger at him over here, just like a regular dagger. Okay, I have a couple extra ones. I don't know if I don't care if I don't get it back. I have like 3 extra ones just on me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I got so many of these. There's so many daggers. Okay. Cool. Throw away. Here we go. Amazing. 19 to hit. This goes right in his fucking eyeball. It's also a sneak attack. Everything's just a sneak attack. Okay, so this goes flying at him. Here's the damage. Oh, that's great. 3. And then sneak attack. 9. 12 damage. And I lose my dagger. Let's see if I can get it back.
Don't you have like 8 or 9 daggers? I could literally hand you one.
I have 2 on me. Well, I've got 1 on me now.
Did
You
you
wanna
throw
hand me one
your,
right
did you
right
throw
now?
your dagger of venom?
No, I have a bunch of regular ones from earlier in the game that I never got rid of.
Just you're unsure of which one's which, and just
You're right. Or I'm just like, I'm trying to like.
eeny, miny,
get it.
mo. Catch a surfer by the toe.
If he hollers, what's up, bro?
God, love it. He's giving him lyrics for a new song.
Yeah, right.
What's up, dude?
So, so you got the one. The one does, actually, technically you would have disadvantage. It's a ranged attack, and he is prone.
Disadvantage?
You would have disadvantage because he is a ranged attack, and he is prone.
He uses his inspiration and tells you to fuck off.
I do actually. Alright, so let me do
Inspiration from that.
disadvantage again. Which is, how about I use inspiration and we'll call it even? I don't have to roll twice.
That's your
He
call.
was so stoked from last time.
So
Feeling the vibe.
I like nudge Silver like, remember that high five a minute ago?
Watch this shit.
And I do another one.
you were just confused by the high five because you were actually reaching back for one of your daggers and you got high fived and you're like, what?
I'm like, yeah, I feel like Kenny's never received a high five before. I feel like he's like just always been like left hanging. He's like permanently on left hanging.
Alright, so I'll let you stick with it, sacrificing your inspiration.
Right. Amazing.
So
That was short lived.
you manage to throw the dagger and find a good chunk of, I guess what you could call ghostly, shadowy flesh on the bear laying on the ground. The dagger sinks in deep, and you see the bear kind of let out a snarl as it's laying there waiting for its turn. That brings up Yano.
Is it looking pretty shadowy, or?
It is. I mean, it's looking pretty hurt, pretty shadowy. Yes.
Sounds good. I'm gonna ice knife it.
We're just throwing knives at this bear from a different room.
It has to do.
It's a attack roll. What? I have advantage, right? Because it's still prone.
No, you'd have
Disadvantage on range.
Disadvantage on range attacks on a prone creature.
Or advantage if you want to go punch him in the face.
I mean, I'm not gonna go punch in the face. not that. So. Oh. Well. I guess I could just walk up there and smack him. Because I don't really have anything else I can do.
You can do that. You can whip, lash, smack, punch, kick.
Yeah,
Thrust.
but it's all from ranged. Alright, well, screw it. We're just gonna send this thing.
It does have
we're gonna-
disadvantage on dex saving throws right now.
It's extra reason why I should ice knife. Screw it. Sending it.
Ice knifing it?
Hell yeah.
Because there is a good chance he could fail the aftermath hit, which is likely that he'll still at least say, "Oh."
You said disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yeah. So you get one more.
Come on, high roll.
Oh, fucking 12. It's a 12 hit?
12 is not it. However, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself over there. He does have to make a dex saving throw at disadvantage because it still does explode. You did so great. He got a 6. So
Nice.
with that, he still takes the damage. So roll the damage for the explosion of the ice knife.
Explode on me, Poppy.
Gross.
Anytime today, my friend.
He
5
did it.
damage?
5 damage.
Sorry, I was coughing and muted at the same time. My bad.
No, yeah, I saw it pop up. I wasn't sure if you were saying something. So with that, you launch the ice knife through the air, and you snake it in between your comrades over there. And unfortunately, you smash it into the ground just below the bear's paws, but it does explode into the area and takes us yet again another chunk of shadowy apparition off of the bear itself. That brings us over to Silva.
Does the bear not go first?
No, he goes last.
Actually, he goes last out of all 4
Fuck.
of you. Or 5 of you, if you will.
Alright. Fuck, I was hoping for him to stand up. Alright, since this is not going to be too... Yeah, just make me another intelligence saving throw.
Intel this time, because last time was wisdom. Intel.
Was it?
Yeah, last time
you
was
said
wisdom.
last time.
Oops.
Well, he got a 16. He got a natural 20, but he has a -4, so I will go with the 16.
But ties go to the defender.
Tie does go to defender.
Can he stop fucking nat 20ing my fucking saves? God damn it. Well, that's my turn. I'm not throwing a fireball in there. You guys can just kill him normally.
Alright, so with that, you try to get your attack off, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to land. And this bear is fuming with rage as it comes standing up off of... It stands back up on all fours, and you just hear this loud roar echoing off. I need all 4 of you to do a, I think it's a Constitution saving throw. Yes, Constitution saving throw for me.
21.
Wah, wah, 11.
Con saving throw, Silva, or not Silva, Kenny and Yano.
Sorry, what's
Sit-
my saving throw?
Con, right?
Con saving throw, yes.
Oh, I
use
lose.
I'll use my last luck point.
The
Oh,
No, it
I
was
said
even
my
worse.
luck
That was a
point.
17, you cocksucker.
Alright, so it looks like the only one that is currently not feared is going to be Silva. The rest of you are currently feared by this bear as it stands up onto all fours and lets out this loud, boorish roar that just echoes off the halls. And with the way the sounds resonate in this, I guess, realm, it kind of strikes pretty heavy fear into each of you as you're terrified as to what might be coming. And moves forward, making its way just up to the doorway, but unfortunately because of its roar, it wasn't able to get a strike off, but it is essentially standing pretty tall over you, Peepaw, right at the door, as it puts its paw up against it, impeding you guys from closing it in front of it. That brings up Peepaw. You can make the con saving throw again at the end of your turn. I think frightened. Let me see.
Should say it tells you in the ability or spell, because it varies.
At the end of your turn. So you can redo the save again at the end of your turn.
But if he's within range, you only can't move closer. I'm pretty sure you just have disadvantage.
Yeah,
on
he
your
would
attacks.
have to. If he attacked right now,
Yep.
it would be just disadvantage.
That's
you
fine.
cannot-
I am scared of this thing. I am using a key point to disengage as a bonus action. And I go, ah! As I pull out my wand and use. Where is it? How many do I got more? I have 4 left, so I will use 2 charges. So that should be 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is that? 5, 10, 13 damage from my wand of magic missiles as I run this way.
Boom, 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 boom.
5, 10, 15.
So essentially, as you're running away, you turn, you just take your wand out, and you're like, I know this could do something, and you just start popping it back off over your shoulder. The shots kind of caress the corner and land, finding some chunk of flesh to pick off. Got the 5, 10, yeah, 13, okay. 13 damage.
And 18 for my fear check, my frighten check.
Okay, so as you're running away, you get around the corner and you kind of just put your hands down on your knees after blasting with the wand, and you kind of just catch your breath and you look around for a moment and you start to recollect yourself, realizing that maybe you shouldn't be so afraid of this creature as it seems to not be that intimidating. So you
Hey,
are...
wait a darn tootin' minute.
You are no longer in fear of the creature. You're no longer frightened. That brings up Kenny. Kenny, you are one of the other ones frightened. Right?
It didn't take the bear doing that to. I mean, yeah. I can't move closer to the bear. Can I make a saving throw to try to get over this, or
You can at the
I
end of
take
your
that?
turn, but I mean, I would offer / suggest that you use some sort of attack, or I mean, you'll still get disadvantage on attacks, but if you want to use some sort of way to, I don't know, a trap or something like that,
I can
Do whatever
just
you
make
want.
an
something to
axe
help
gun.
your team a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what your
Put the team
character's
on my
got.
back. I've got nothing. I got chamber pot, bag of holding.
Chamber pot of
Yeah.
blood that you no longer need.
It's actually still full of blood. Yeah, I didn't even empty it.
Wow, this is gross.
This robot wasn't even clean.
I might need this later. It's like in a video game. I might need this later, so I'm not gonna get rid of it.
Exactly. Huh. Guess I'll look around. I'll find around and fuck out.
Fuck around and find out.
I'll find around and fuck out. So what?
I'll find around and fuck out. Shit. So as far as like, I never thought about this making traps. I always thought that was like a kind of a specialized thing for.
I
like
mean,
a special type of
you
road.
would have to have the trap already made. You can make traps. It's one of the more advanced things that rogues can do. If you have one already made, you can take an action to place it, and you can kind of bait an enemy towards you. There's different types of traps. There's ones that could do acid damage, fire damage, you know, basically all the elemental damage. And you could set up like a good scenario. However, you
I'm gonna go ahead and say that
you do need one already
do any
made.
of that. Yeah, I didn't do any of that. Okay. Awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and close my eyes and do a spinning blade attack. Basically holding out both arms and going, yeah, and just spinning around in a circle. Yeah, no, you might get hit. You might have to do a dexterity saving throw, I think.
I don't know if this is... I guess this would be considered an improvised attack, per se. I'll let you do it, but you do have to take a... Well, the thing is, you can't take a step forward because you are frightened. So you cannot move towards the bear. So he is technically...
Barely hit this bear, then.
This bear is technically out of your range because your melee attacks are only a 5-foot reach.
Now, if I'm spinning and my eyes closed, I might not necessarily know that I'm moving closer to the bear. I have a 25% chance of moving closer to the bear if I close my eyes and just start moving in any direction.
I'll let that fly. 25% chance. Roll a d20. If it's 5 or below, I will let you move towards the bear for a strike.
Okay.
We're getting wild here.
4. It's a 4.
Why'd you make it a low roll? You know we roll bad.
Yes.
I don't know. I was just picking out of the. I figured the 1 through 5 would be the direction he prefers, and then so forth. So you manage to take a step forward, and your spinning circle of death, I will let you, but you are going to do it at disadvantage. Both attacks in your spiraling blade.
Okay, cool. So here comes the dagger of venom attack. Here's the first roll. It's 18 to hit.
You gotta. It's
Again,
disadvantage.
just curious. Yeah, I was just curious. What's the number?
18 does hit.
Okay, cool. So I can do it again. Can't. All right, next one. Okay, 21. Come on, baby, big money. Oh fuck yeah, this one hits. Okay, cool. So this first sort of warning hits. Do I get sneak attack with this?
Technically, yes.
Even though I'm screaming in fear as I'm doing this, it's very sneaky.
Well, it's swashbuckler effects.
Yeah. I just find this the
terrible.
wildest. It just
It's literally just like okay, so that's 5 for the sneak attack.
There's no method or strategy or training that goes into what you're doing. It's just a wild spinning attack.
Yeah, so it's 9 altogether with the sneak attack and my one thing that hits somehow. So do I move towards the bear then?
Yes, you are in front of the bear currently. You are still spinning. You got the only one attack hit.
Yeah, I feel the sword make contact. I'm like, I open my eyes and like, oh, I killed the Anno. And I open my eyes and the sword's in the bear. I'm just like, oh shit, and I fucking just back the fuck up.
Run away!
Attack of opportunity.
No, his swashbuckler class allows him.
All right.
This
Fancy footwork.
yeah.
He's
So
got
with that,
fancy feet.
it got a little wild out here.
Yeah, but
I'm
that
gonna
works, alright.
consider you still frightened because I
Fair.
gave you the opportunity to manage to move in with the spiraling thing, but you're still frightened, so you can no longer move closer to the target. You're still scared off in the distance there.
Yep. Fair.
That brings up no. This bear is standing firm
I've-
right at the doorway.
Am I feared, right?
Really hard.
You are feared, yes. So you cannot move any closer to it, and basically all your attack rolls have disadvantage on it.
Just like normal.
Make it do a save.
Yeah, I was actually gonna cast Frostbite.
Frostbite.
Yeah.
What's its
Con save.
Con save.
Of course, it's a bear. Has a good con.
Yeah. A 17.
No,
Hey.
well, yeah. Well, he's
I
fine.
mean, it failed mine.
Yeah. No, that's it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna proceed in a southwardly fashion away from the bear and around the corner. Is that
Southward.
my max speed?
10, 15,
One.
20, 25, 30. You can move where you want.
Where I went? Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I mean, I'm feared. It's justifiable retreat.
You're like, fuck this. You
So
saw everyone
can
else
do
run away.
The con save again to see if you are no longer feared. Oh, you made it.
I'm gonna guess that's a no.
No, you made it.
Oh, that was the previous roll. Sorry.
Oh, you were reading the 4.
Yeah.
So you are no longer feared.
Hip, hip.
Hip, hip, yay! So you guys, essentially, only one that's still feared is Kenny. The other two, you guys managed to get yourselves just out of range and kind of recollect yourselves mentally and just like, wait a minute, we could do this. That brings up Silva. Still standing slightly up towards the top, you're able to see the bear through the doorway as it's starting to move its head into the doorway.
Bucket, int save, go!
Intellect save. Ooh, this time he got a 0.
Fantastic.
4 minus 4 got a 0.
Six psychic damage, and he has the D4 off his next saving throw.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm like, fuck this noise. That's a bear. Y'all ran away. We'll just drag this thing through the hall.
Where is it gonna go?
Alright,
Which
so
way is it gonna go?
you run, you do the little mind sliver. I almost said silver. Mind sliver, and you see kind of.
You mean Mind Silva? Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
I quit. Leaves the game. You see the bear wincing in pain as it starts to recollect itself. You're kind of dipping out of any sort of threat range. Bringing up this creature's turn. It moves out and not the doorway. I don't want to move the door. Why is the door on? Object layer. It moves out into the. It starts to move out into the hallway, and I'm going to pick. Evens is Evens is south. Evens is down. Odds is up. Evens, it's moving downward. Oh, too far. Moves into the hallway and moves its way down and gets just up next to. Yeah, no, as it's coming up around the corner, you see it a paw. Yeah, no, just reach up, hit the corner, and it comes around and just does a massive swing, attempting to claw at you. A 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yes,
as
it
it's
does.
snarling, coming down the hallway with 2d6, so 16 damage. As it reaches around, it puts one paw on the wall, and it comes around, and you just see this shadowy claw slicing through the air as it just palms you right across the chest, taking a good chunk of your flesh out, or what you could call flesh at this point. It moves a little bit more forward, snarling at Peepaw.
Not today, motherfucker.
And it's actually its movement range is able to make it all the way here, and it's going to bite down at Peepaw. Damn, got a 10. With its body slicing across the front side at, yeah, I know, striking, and then barreling forward. Its weight was too much for it to bear as it tries to bite down at Peepaw, but your small stature makes it a little bit harder to hit. That brings us up to Peepaw. You are standing face to face with this snarling bear.
Stun the motherfucker.
It's gonna get punched a bunch again. 1, fuck you. 2, fuck you. 3, there we go. 4. The last 2 should hit. What's that?
Oh, 16 does hit, yes. Sorry.
Yeah. 1. Damn it. There we go. 15 damage, and give me a con saving throw minus a d4.
Con saving throw. Yeah, well, he failed it anyways.
Fantastic.
And you got
He is stunned
8.
again.
So it's stunned again.
I stick my tongue out at him.
Stupid bear.
Goddamn bear.
I am all out of key
Bears.
points, so. So.
And his name is John C.
Oh.
I guess I'll stay there.
Alright, so the bear coming up strikes Yano and then attempts to bite at you, but you manage to duck out of the way and follow up with an uppercut that strikes the bear so heavily that it falls essentially into a stunned position, unable to move for the time being, allowing Kenny, who is still feared from up top. You cannot move closer to it.
There. I slit my throat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
and fill the chamber pot.
Fill the chamber pot with like blood, and then from the blood rises.
You guys aren't
another
vampires
Kenny.
too?
I'm actually a phoenix, but instead of bursting into flame, I just pour into blood and then turn into another baby bird. I need you all to massicize your food and feed it to me for the rest of the game. Oops. Okay.
That'd be
The
actually
bear's down there.
a cool concept for a Kenku. I'm a phoenix. Just super
Literally.
old.
Yeah, I turn into a pile of shit and then I come out. I throw my other dagger at the bear. I have
With-
another extra dagger.
Just a straight normal attack.
Yes. Here I go. I'm at disadvantage though, because I'm feared.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but he's stunned.
Oh, so
Oh,
yeah.
so
regular.
So,
Chances out.
Straight
Yeah,
normal attack.
straight
Yeah.
Amazing. There it goes. Fuck. Oh no, wait, it's great. There's a little glare on it. I thought it was a 10. All right, 21 to hit, and it hits.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
comes the
Yeah.
dagger. Oh, I'm only rolling ones out here. Fucking okay. That's the 3 for the damage of the dagger. Piece of shit.
I'm right in the
And
beehole.
Yeah, 16 total. Oh, that's a beehole shot. You know.
So with that, you kind of lean around the corner from where you were essentially hiding, and take one more dagger. And you're like, please, and you kind of launch it in that general direction, hoping that you would find a solid ground. And you found a hole already made in this bear. The bear lets out
wow.
the bear lets out a loud shriek as
Yeah. Can I get a hey?
Yeah.
with that, the bear striking into the bear, it finds
The bear is finally happy and finds peace and says, "Oh, thank you guys. I was eating some loving." What the fuck?
That's all I
Who's your
needed, just to
daddy, and what does
alleviate
he
that,
do?
just to alleviate that hernia. Just what?
Yep.
Knock the hemorrhoid right off.
But
Welcome to acupunctures.
however, that is the final strike that managed to take the bear
Oh
out.
my god. The beehole shot.
The beehole shot.
Fuck yeah.
Just barely by a few points, but he made it happen. So with that,
Like I said, there's no point in me like nuking this thing. We're just gonna bully it. Cause we always bully shit for some reason.
the dagger pierces through the bear's rectum, and it just disperses into this glorified mist, and you hear this loud, churning, echoing noise just ripple down the cavern wall, or the dungeon walls, and you just hear essentially what sounds like a screeching, ghostly voice of it, just no, as it just comes through the hallways and rips through each of your ears. It doesn't cause you any harm or anything like that, but you guys are a little concerned as to this loud sound that is now seems to be present. There seems to be something that you killing this bear has felt quite the toll on it.
Fair enough.
Oops.
Oh, the place. I thought you that us killing the bear took a toll on the bear. Yeah, that's how it usually.
Yeah, it would take a toll on me too to get killed.
It's really taking a lot out of me. I think I'm gonna need some PTO for this.
I'm gonna need some pizza. But with that, the bear is vanquished and stopped there.
Let's go check out the room. There's something crazy in here.
Yeah, what's in the room, John?
So, moving up into the room itself, you find a small floating gem just kind of hovering in the middle of the room. I guess maybe not necessarily the middle, but right here on the little pedestal that's just in front of Peepaw. I don't know if the rest of you can see it, but I know Peepaw can. There's a small purplish gem just kind of hovering there, and these small lightning bolts kind of keep coming down from it from different angles. They seem to be holding it up in the air, but you can see that the magic that was holding it in place is weakened.
Ooh, I'm gonna go home and try and grab it. And actually, I'm gonna hold my gauntlet out and hope it like sucks into it. Okay. Magic?
So you hold the new fancy gauntlet out, and you're thinking that maybe this gem might seek its place onto your gauntlet. Holding it out, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to tether itself to your gauntlet. But you can push the gemma around, and it doesn't seem to be causing any sort of issue or pain to you.
Where's the magic guy? Where's the magic lady? Magic lady.
I guess I'm gonna walk in and just look at it at this point.
So you walk in, and
Yeah.
Okay. You walk in and you see the gem floating there just before the two of you. You look at Peepaw and then you look back at the gem, and you feel a sort of sensation to reach out and touch the gem, but do you give in to it?
Do I give into the temptation to reach out and touch someone? Quite possibly.
Peepaw has already kind of pushed it. He hasn't necessarily grasped it yet.
But nothing happened to Peepaw when he
No.
pushed it?
No.
I've seen where this goes. Yes, I'm just gonna grab the gem.
So you reach out, you came into the room right as Peepaw had kind of pushed it and nudged it with his gauntlet and everything. And seeing that it didn't affect him, you decide maybe just kind of grasping it could change how things go. And you grab the gem in the palm of your hand and you pull it backwards, and you see a couple extra lightning bolts of electricity form around it, trying to keep it tethered to the pedestal below, but it's not resisting you to any sort of extreme. You're able to pull it free from this grasp pretty easily, and you're now holding this small gem in hand. You can sense a sort of arcanic power about it, but you're not sure what it could possibly give you.
Alright, I'm just gonna slot it into my wand. Let's see if it fits. Blink.
So you take out your first spot. Oh, people. Just trying to see the. Alright, so you take it and you try to slot it into your wand. One of the open compartments on it. Actually, I think you had. No, you did have a wand. The other two had quarterstaffs.
Yeah.
However, it doesn't seem to settle into any of the open slots. The shape of the gem itself doesn't seem to really be matching up well enough, and it doesn't pull itself into any sort of position.
I'm gonna grab. I'm going to suggest we pull out one of the things you got from the king's room and see if it fits into one of those.
I have too many things going at once.
I know. I'm paying attention to your shit.
I am too. I'm trying to see. So, with this, there's the sword, the scepter, and the necklace that you have from the king's room. And you kind of just lay each of them out onto a broken crate ahead of you so that you have kind of like a table, if you will. And you hold them up to each one, and you see that it seems to match one of the openings on the scepter that is missing 2 gems. As you get closer and closer, you see small little lightning bolts kind of tether itself to the scepter itself, and it pulls itself into place, yanking it out of your hand, sitting firmly into the scepter. So now you have a necklace, scepter, and sword, each missing 1 gem.
Fantastic.
We're missing a lot of gems. It seems like there's a lot of rooms that maybe have a lot of gems.
Why split up?
No.
Split up.
We have learned splitting up's a bad idea right now. Do not
Whoa.
split this party.
Chop.
find-
Freaking no biff zone right there.
If you want
Is
to
there
do
anything else in
an investigation check of the room, each of you, I will grant an investigation check.
Fantastic.
See if you find
I think
anything
you-
else.
I think he wants us to find something in here. Something
I
very
got it.
important. I think the rest of the gems are in here.
10.
I quite literally do not give a shit.
Investigation. 15. Show me all your marbles.
16.
16.
Oh,
16.
nice.
So walking into the
Let's
room,
go.
you notice this room has these crates that are scattered about that are broken, and there's one shelf that's in the corner that you notice, has a similar mold to the magical items that you guys have found earlier. I guess technically in the night as you guys are there. And it seems like this room might have been used to create these, I guess just straight magical items. Is a room used to fabricate these properties and enhancements, things like that. Other than that, there's nothing readily present in the room that you guys see that could benefit you guys.
Oh, I guess we missed it, guys.
Oops.
Alright. So what's the other two? So which of the other two doors are we opening? Because I'm not gonna. Oh,
Technically, you have 3 doors left to unlock and open.
yeah, but I don't really want to go into like the Forbidden Arcane Knowledge room because that just sounds like I'm going to get my ass kicked for that.
You want a short rest?
Yeah, I also got both my daggers back, by the way.
Dug them out of the colon.
Yep. He also, had some early signs of, some colon issues. So I think we kind of, but I'm glad we caught that. But it's not really an issue at this point.
You want a short rest, guys?
Let's do it.
Somebody wants their key points back.
I mean,
someone got whacked pretty good in that one.
Yeah, I got smacked.
3D.
That guy just dicked around for a bit.
I'm slowly running out of all my long rest features, though.
This seems like a fight y'all can fucking handle on your own.
Dude, that's the shittiest fucking roll I've ever had in my life. Heal. Piece of shit.
God.
Oh, you all can hear me still?
Just, oh shit, they can still hear me.
Nah, shit. Bam.
So with that, you still have the 2 rooms that are to the south. Boom, boom. Yep, those 2 are down this way. And then you have the room that is all the way to the east, the library room that Silva was basically saying he does not want to enter.
That will be the last one.
It just feels like that is just danger and like I just like really don't want to like figure out what's in there. I'm gonna let the party decide at this point.
Left or right? Left or
we'll
right?
do the 2 that are down here. Just do them back to back, and then we'll head over there.
Left or right? Left or right?
I say right.
I think that's the ectoplasma door. If I'm, or I don't know, John. Which one's the one on the right?
The one on the right, the door itself shows you a door of an image of a couple different question marks, exclamation marks, and different, I guess, punctuation marks on the door itself. One that's protruding the most to you is one that you feel a heavy draw to. For each of you, it's slowly appearing as a slightly different image. I mean, I don't know exactly what each image would be.
Mystery room.
Yeah, it's a
I see it.
mystery. It's a mystery room essentially.
Why don't we go with the mystery box? It could be anything.
It could even be a boat.
You know how much we want one of those, Lois?
Yeah, the horse is back
So
again.
why don't we go with the boat? I'm getting these mystery box.
All right, you guys.
Right down here.
Oh, there. I could. It was just off my screen. I was like, "All right, guys, with Mom, Dad."
Alright, so each of you are moving down here.
We're going mystery door.
Alright, so with this, circling through the key ring that you have, Silva, from Bosch, you find a key that is in the shape of actually a question mark, and it does resemble...
Fantastic. I hand this to Yano and go, your turn.
Yeah, I know.
I shrug and put the key in the lock.
So as you put the key into the lock and you turn it and push the door open, a large vacuum starts to suck each one of you into the room, and you each get sucked into the room. But however, you guys are separated. As you're sucked into the room, something weird happens where you no longer are able to see each other. The room is fairly dark for the most part, but in the middle of the room is a small pedestal, and up on this pedestal is just a image and creature of your deepest, darkest desire, something that is just really captivating to you. You are separated from your comrades, but you seem like you're in such a calming place. Whatever you're hoping to achieve, Peepaw with your supply for your family, or I'm assuming that's what you were doing. Kenny being able to finally drop in without any fear. Silva, I don't know what the fuck you're all about. Yeah, the cheeseburger.
Yeah. Welcome to my nihilistic fucking fucking cultist. Let's go, baby.
Yeah,
So
and
essentially-
you're just like on a podium, just like speaking to the masses. It's like, yes, worship me, worship me.
There's a cheeseburger in paradise for you.
That
But
cheeseburger in
Yeah.
paradise.
Essentially,
baby.
whatever each one of you sees as your deepest, darkest desire, everybody has that need and that want, and just something that would make your life that much easier or happier. It is presenting itself just up on this pedestal right before you. There seems to be nothing else in the room, and your comrades are spewed about. You guys are unable to see each other and hear each other.
Peepaw's picturing his wife with no kids.
No.
Hanging out with no kids, and then he can just have all the bank time. He doesn't need the money. He's just venturing to be able to afford it.
Hey,
His deepest desire is to go back to like a sweet, sweet time of no
Sweet,
kids.
sweet love making.
back to 2011.
Fucking let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
Some Dido.
Anyways, so you see this. We'll go with Peepaw first. So you see your deepest, darkest desire, something that you've never revealed to anyone, especially anyone that's in this group that you have with you now, and you feel this pull just coming at you. Words just start to resonate in your head. Just come, please, just touch and be with me.
Wow, chicka, wow.
Don't tell him to come.
Oh,
Too late.
Daddy, chill.
Do a wisdom saving throw for me.
Hot damn, I'm bad at those. 17.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? And his name is John C.
So with that, you see that this is definitely something that you really want, something that's driving your passion and your will to keep moving forward. However, you're hesitant to move closer and closer on. Again, whatever you're seeing, I guess I'll give you your darkest desires. You can describe that. But
His wife laying Titanic pose.
Draw me like one of your French rabbits, buddy.
why did I picture the T pose on the edge instead of God damn. Tell me you're a virgin without telling me you're a virgin.
Yes.
So he says they're mine. No, no. Oh man, I'm so bad at this.
They're like living receipts.
Dude, it's at least 3 times. Anyways, so you see this, you see, I guess, your wife laying before you, and I'm just like in Baldur's Gate 3, just give in, let it take over you, come, lay with me, kind of thing, and I'll let you do another wisdom saving throw, as you're slightly moving closer, but you are very hesitant on it.
17 again.
So you stop just before this image before you, and you see a quick little flicker in the imagery, and you notice that something seems to be a little bit off. The voice inside your head is trying to draw you in deeper, but you know that this probably cannot be something that you really, really want. Are you looking to strike at it, or are you going to try to back off? What are you trying to do here?
I'm just gonna stand there, turn and face into the corner and rub one out real quick because he's got blue balled. Like, God damn it! Goddamn fake illusions!
Driving me insane. No. So with that,
So he's gonna take a 5-er.
you take a quick little. You take a quick little.
He applies a quick little 5-er actually.
Ow. Chill. So with that, it comes over to Kenny, and we're now in your situation where you come into the room and your companions quickly disappear off to the sides, disappearing into like a cloudy mist, and you see before you just your deepest, darkest desire.
That cheeseburger in paradise is just sitting there under the sun with the pina colada next to it, and the fucking Jimmy Buffett playing. Just do.
None of those exist. It's just like something that I've considered, and I've tried to like tell people, and they're like, "Kenny, you're an idiot. That would never happen." But it's like it's the most perfect, sunset sandwich on the beach. Sand and the buffet, like it's just, and the waves are just, and like there's like a fucking luau, and oh god damn, and I just can't convey it. I can't get the ingredients. I can't figure out how to get this thing to exist,
Instead, it turns into a nightmare, and it just becomes Large Forest Snake by Nicki Minaj.
It's amazing. Anaconda takes on a whole new meaning in the jungle.
Anyway, so you see this lustrous desire before you. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, as it's drawing you deeper and farther into.
I'm just gonna automatically fail this. Oh, I got a freaking nat 20.
Automatically fail this, gets a nat 20.
I just wanted to fail it on purpose. I feel like I don't even want to resist it. This is my dream.
Oh, you got another one coming. So
You see, again, you notice that there's something seems a little bit off. It seems too good to be true. You guys were just in this ghostly realm. You were basically dead and trying to fight your way back to the living world. And now all of a sudden, your deepest, darkest desires are coming true, but you're unsure and questioning yourself and questioning what you see ahead of you. Let's have another wisdom saving throw to see if you can fight against this imagery.
Oh. 4.
oops, there it is.
2 good.
There it is. So with this, finally, you're standing here and you're looking at it and you're just like, I gotta have this. You feel such bliss and satisfaction from looking at your desire here before you, and you reach out and you grab onto it, onto the
Take a bite of that cheeseburger, buddy.
onto the cheeseburger, and As you reach out your hand into the image, all of a sudden you feel this excruciating, sharp pain in your arm. As you see blood starting to trickle down from the around your wrist, down across the forearm, and towards your elbow, and dripping onto the ground. And you feel just this piercing pain. Let's see.
Pain.
Ouch.
Really? Well, you only take
Okay.
6 damage.
Nice.
6 damage as this feeling is just engulfing into your wrist, holding tight, and you let out a shriek. Peepa, do a perception check for me.
Jeez, burger and a pear of dice.
And a pair of
15.
pain. So, Peepa, you currently getting your 5er in the corner. You hear this loud shriek just kind of ripple through the air, and with what you know of the area, you can hear the sound. You turn quickly, and you see a silhouette of Kenny just kind of resonating in the air, and then it quickly fades away. That brings
It makes
up.
it real hard to masturbate when you guys are screaming like that.
That brings up.
He says what?
No. You essentially are sucked into a similar thing. Your companions disappear into the distance, fading off away from and out of sight. And you see before you your deepest, darkest desire, kind of just coming up onto the pedestal.
Is it coming?
I don't know. I mean, whether it's a woman or money or fame or
It's nothing. It is literally nothing. It's not being around all of these fucking people.
it's literally just an image of the
it's-
beach without these guys.
It's just me hanging out in the forest, just
Back
fucking
to the old
like
life.
Kenny, but with Forrest. Just chilling, not doing shit.
So what you see before you is just a small grotto of the forest, just a peaceful, blissful area that just has no pain, no torture, no suffering. It's a very relaxed area, and it's drawing you in. There's just a gentle sunlight just leaning on a log sitting in the corner, and it's drawing you to just kind of sit and relax and lean against this log. Give me the wisdom saving throw.
16.
16. So you feel the pull and you see this image ahead of you. You know that this could be just a moment to just sit, relax, forget about the world, not have to worry about the do's and don'ts of society and any sorts of pains that could come with it. But you also see that what is ahead of you is very unlikely to be true. So you're fighting against this urge to just kind of walk into the sunlight here. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Another 17?
Well,
Nice.
16, then a 17.
Well, 16, 17. There we go. Okay. That's
So with that, you see before you, as you're looking into the sunlight, the silhouette just starts to appear ahead of you, and you see this an image of a gnarly-looking creature, kind of standing up on this pedestal ahead, standing in the sunlight ahead of you. You kind of hold back for a moment, and at the same time, you hear the shriek of Kenny echoing out, and you see the outline of him, another silhouette, start to form ahead of you. We're gonna
Drown in a glowing shake.
we're gonna turn over to Silva. Silva, you come into the room, same situation.
Quick
You-
question.
Yes.
Is this going to be a magical effect?
Is it?
that little bastard just watching me masturbate?
An advantage of being a Yuan-Ti, this shit probably isn't going to be too hard.
Oh, for your wisdom save, if you have advantage on it or not.
I'll use and abuse my effects.
I'm just trying to see if it is.
That's fine.
I guess it is considered a magical effect.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it would be considered a magical effect.
Alright, well, as I come into this room, I just see a pure void of just anti-life universal heat death, and it's fantastic.
Okay, psycho.
You okay?
Dude, is it okay?
I am a fucked up cultist. What do you want from me? Where's
Fair.
my...
We should talk about this, but I don't know how to get the word.
Yeah, how's the
Uh,
cultist the chosen one?
Let's see. That's a 15, and that is going to be a
Not the
19.
chosen
So the
one.
first one's a 19.
Alright. So, I mean, let's look at the 19. So, with that, you walking into the room, you see your deepest, darkest desire trying to draw you in, but you are so adept with your magical, the arcane, that you are kind of seeing something that isn't necessarily there, and you know that this could probably be some sort of illusion that's trying to draw you in. Give us
Man,
the second
this is-
wisdom saving throw.
I was like, this is how I got into the cult in the first place. Fuck. Let's see. Second one is, yeah, I'm glad I've got that. Lovely advantage. I'm going to use my inspiration
From the high five.
for that high five.
Oh!
I'm gonna take the 9, apparently.
So with that, you know that in the back of your head that this is probably not an ideal situation to be walking into, but you still slowly start to move in closer and closer, and you're reaching out, kind of skeptical about the moment, and as you hear Kenny's shriek echoing out, you too feel a pain come over your arm. And, you take the same 6 damage. As this sharp piercing pain pierces into your wrists, you knew that you shouldn't have done it, but you still did it anyways, and your blood...
It was tempting.
Your blood, very rarely spilled, starts to trickle down your arm and off your elbow onto the side of your leg, and you too let out this echoing sound. And as you guys, both Yano and Peepa, you turn to see the silhouettes of Kenny and Silva kind of, you all converge at the same time. In the middle, this illusion is finally broken, and you notice that there is a large naked female-like creature that is standing there with large wings and a tail that is piercing into Silva's forearm, and fangs biting down onto Kenny's forearm. The two of you are up front, Silva and Kenny. Up front, this creature is now piercing the two of you, and you see its devilish horns hovering above its head as it tries to sink its teeth in deeper. But I'm going to call it there for tonight.
Since we have a succubus to fuck up.
Yeah.
God.
Just watching me jerk off over there, I guess.
Yeah, literally, like, there's your sexual energy, goddammit. Go after the rabbit.
There's my mouth on right now.
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's why I asked.
Good.
I am Steezy. I am bad. I'm not afraid to drop in. The gods of Stirk are conspiring to make my day sad.